This conference will now be recorded.
Let's call the meeting to order. This is the second or first meeting of the month. The board has two regular meetings each month. Today's date is March 1st and the time is 5:02.
Okay, I'll call the roll.
Yep, call
Mr. Genowine,
Here.
Mr. Mahoney, and Mr. Crandall.
And I think Mr. Simcoe had a pretty important family affair tonight, so he's not here. Would you rise for the pledge of allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, next item on the agenda is the minutes of our last meeting. I'll move approval.
Second.
Okay, Mr. Genowine,
Abstain.
Mr. Mahoney,
Yes.
Mr. Crandall.
Yes. Are there any additions or deletions to the agenda, Mr. Chairman? You don't have to get up, just tell me yes or no.
Good evening, trustees. No proposed additions or deletions from administration.
Mr. General,
No.
Mr. Long?
No.
Thank you. We'll move ahead. This is the first opportunity for the public, if you want to address an item on the agenda. I hope you sign it. If you haven't, we'll catch it. Sir? I mean, agenda, oh, I'm sorry, I thought you would get done. All right. Excuse me. And anything virtually? I guess not. Okay, we'll move on to, we're going to skip the hearing right now. The hearing is at 5:30. So we'll move down to the road search department. That's item number 8. And it's authorization to install temporary parking signs.
Good evening. Want to have one resolution 22-029. This is authorization to install temporary no parking signs. This is for the Glass City Marathon route that goes to Farmbrook, and it will be on April 24th. We'll put the temporary no parking signs up and will be enforced during the period of the Glass City Marathon.
Any questions? If not, I'll move approval. Resolution 22029.
Second.
Okay, call the roll. Mr. Mahoney.
Yes.
Mr. Crandall,
Yes.
Mr. Genowine.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Rob. Now we're going to number 9 on the agenda. That's to hear from the public on any non-agenda items. Okay, virtually, is there anyone that would like to speak on non-agenda items? All right, we'll move on to item number 10, which is review of the request for a new liquor permit at 6215 West Central Avenue for Bob Evans.
Good evening, again. This is the topic that's been reviewed by the police and fire departments, and there are no objections to the application.
Or business must be bad. Okay, there's no comments, it's just notification, there's no action necessary. And we'll have a public hearing at 5:30, and I'll move to adjourn, our normal meeting at 5:05.
Do we call it a recess or adjournment would be?
Well, I thought for the public hearing, we should open up again. For the
Okay.
hearing. Either way is fine.
Yeah, however,
Anyway, we're going to take a recess for it.
however we call it.
And we'll be back here at 5:30. All right, thank you. And if you don't want to stay for that, we certainly understand. Thank you. All right.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay.
Thank you. We'll open up the public hearing at 5:32. And we'll first hear from our planning and zoning manager, Mr. Ross, and then we'll go to proponents. And then we'll hear from anyone else that has any comments. And during the conversation, the board may have questions. And then we'll go back to proponents unless they want to answer the question or something comes up. And then the board will decide whether they want to take action with or without discussion. So you start out there.
Thank you. The zone change before us this evening is at 2850 North Reynolds Road, parcel 78-38731. This property consists of a 0.4 acre lot, currently zoned M1 light industrial. It's a legal non-conforming commercial building constructed in 1930 and renovated in 1955. Commercial uses and zoning about the subject property to the north, east, southeast, and west. Light industrial uses with M1 zoning are to the south. Current use of the existing building is non-conforming. A veterinary clinic is neither a permitted nor a conditional use in the M1 zone district. The applicant is requesting a change in zoning to C2 general commercial to bring the use of the property into compliance. Zoning resolution states that the purpose of the C2 district is to provide areas along major roads and highways offering goods and services in single or multi-tenant buildings. The applicants purchased the abutting property to the southeast at 2840 North Reynolds Road, already zoned C2, with plans to join the two buildings to expand the veterinary practice. These two parcels were combined into one parcel on February 9th. As the buildings as well as the parcels are combined, changing the zoning on the subject parcel will not only bring that property into compliance, but will prevent the unusual and potentially problematic situation of two zone districts within one building. Additionally, bringing the subject parcel into conformity will allow the property owner to restore the property to its current use in the event of damage exceeding 60% of its reproduction value. The land use plan recommends business parks / light industrial uses for the east side of Reynolds, south of Central Avenue. Corresponding zone designations for this use are C4 and M1. The Lucas County Plan Commission unanimously recommended approval January 26th, and Township Zoning Commission also unanimously recommended approval on February 9th. Staff recommends approval of the zoning change request from M1 light industrial to C2 general commercial for the property at 2850 North Reynolds Road for the following three reasons. The proposed zone change is consistent with the surrounding C2 zoning. The proposed zone change is compatible with the surrounding commercial uses. And the proposed zone change should not create an unreasonable adverse impact upon existing nearby properties. And the applicant is here as well this evening, and I can answer any questions from the board.
Any questions from the board, Mr. President?
I do not.
Does the applicant want to speak? You don't have to. So.
Yeah, I
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Are there any questions from the public or comments from the public in this regard? All right, if not, I'll move resolution 22 020.
Excuse me, Mr. Chairman. I think I could close.
Oh, yeah, you're right. We'll close the hearing at 5:36. Now can I make my motion? I'll move resolution 22028.
Second?
Okay, call the roll, Mr. Crandall,
Yes.
Mr. Mahoney,
Yes.
Mr. Genowine.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you. All right. That was an easy one.
We need to adjourn here.
Well, I don't think we adjourned. We adjourned the meeting and now we had the public hearing. Did we adjourn?
We can just do it just to make
All
sure.
right. I will adjourn at 5:30, 5:37.
Second?
Okay, Mr. Mahoney,
Yes.
Mr. Genowine.
Yes.
Mr. King.
Yes, thank you.
Have a good night, everybody.
I guess you're right. We recessed. I thought I adjourned.
We needed Simcoe, but obviously